girl Fatima the Great, and I'm gonna need for the Cancers to check in. That's birthday June the 21st through July the 22nd. And Cancers are bringing in the summer solstice for us. So, welcome to Cancer season and happy summer solstice. Plant a seed and make a wish. So, Cancer, let's see what we got on the board for you, Cancer. It's looking a little crazy. So, we have at the bottom of the deck the Page of Pentacles. So, the Page of Pentacles tell me that, you could be thinking about your finances. You could be thinking about growth. You want to expand. You could be thinking about what it is that you want to do. Like I said, this Cancer is bringing in the summer solstice, so it's almost like you have a seed that you want to plant. It's something that you want to manifest, bring forth with this Page of Pentacles energy. And it's almost like you're determined to bring this forth. I don't know if it's determined to move or like change houses or get a better job, but you are determined to do this. This is on your mind, but also at the same time, we have the Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck, inverted. And the Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck, excuse me, I was drinking some water before I started this video. At the bottom of the deck, he's a little bit rebellious. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you got your mind focused, or you are appearing to have your mind focused, but really on your mind, we got the Page of Cups inverted. That's telling me like you really in your pleasure type energy, Then we got the Queen of Wands inverted. You might be being seduced. There might be a redhead that's trying to give you some head. Okay, so let me keep going. So, on the table, we have the Knight of Cups inverted on the table. So, it's telling me you could be feeling disappointed about a situation. You gave your cup to a situation and you could feel disappointed or unfulfilled right now. You're feeling unfulfilled and it's almost like you holding back your love a little bit. I'm looking at the hat in his head and it's giving me capping. You know how the little young ones say capping. Like you could be in a situation where you're not being 100% open and honest. You holding back emotionally, and it's almost like you trying to pull yourself out of a situation. Because I'm looking at the horse and I'm looking at the picnic cloth, and it's almost like the cloth that this time is almost up here. This one is almost up here. You ready to mount a different time and go on another journey with this horse here, with this Page of Cups. And this could be something that's on your mind or something that's on your heart. You might want to move forward because, like I said, you could be unfulfilled here, unsatisfied with where you are at right now, with what you chose to give your energy to, what you chose to align yourself with. You could be unfulfilled and it could just not be satisfying you the way you wanted to. But at the same time, we have the Ten of Swords inverted. And the Ten of Swords inverted is telling me that you feel like it could be fixed though. You feel like there is hope there. It could be fixed, and that's part of the reason why you ain't pulled all the way out of this situation to go towards whatever this next situation is. So this could definitely be emotional and mental. So emotionally, you're bored. You know what I'm saying? But mentally, you still want to heal and fix things because you feel like it's not necessarily over. We've been through ups and downs. Whoever this is, you've been dealing with whatever. If it's a job, you've been through it on the job. If it's not a job, if it's a person you're dealing with, you feel like, okay, I've been through ups and downs. I already know this situation. I might as well make it work. This is the energy that this Ten of Swords is giving me. And then we're going to move on into the Hierophant inverted. So the Hierophant inverted is kind of giving me a situation where it feels like it's not what you thought it was going to be, or it's not going in the way that you thought it was going to go, because it's coming off as I don't want to say untraditional, but it's almost like untraditional. So it could be whoever you're dealing with. You're dealing with somebody who's untraditional, who's a little bit rebellious to society, somebody who, is walking a different path, and at the same time, because this person walks a different path or does things differently and does not conform to, things or the way people do things in society, like women supposed to do this and men supposed to do that, and if you got dealing with somebody, you need to, what I'm saying, whatever rules that we put on love or whatever, and because of you feel like this person does not follow the rules of society, maybe You feel like because they don't see things the way you see things, that it's a disbalance. We got the 4 wands inverted, and it's making your comfort unbalanced. So your comfort feels unbalanced for a situation. Now, like I said at the bottom of the deck, we see that it's also outside temptation, Cancer. So you have to weigh your pros and your cons. You know, the outside temptation comes with a lot of newness. And I know newness is very exciting, but the Most High is calling for you to protect your energy from it all, to just quiet down so that you can listen and you can see. Is to not be affected by what's being shown or what's being said. It's to find a person who you are within. It's to live like that. It's to walk like that every day. Let's clarify some of these cards. All of these cards. Thank you, Cancer. Thank you, Most High. Whew. Oh, that's a lot of cards. How are we going to do this? We got the Empress at the bottom of the deck. Cancer. You want things to be comfortable. You want to have luxury. You want things that are lavish. And that's totally understandable. I get it, you know. But we got the Magician inverted here, clarifying the Knight of Cups. And it's saying that you could be being persuaded by an illusion that's making you go half-heartedly into what you decided to put your energy into before. So you could be being persuaded by an illusion. There could be some deceit here. You know, whatever situation that you are removing yourself from to invest yourself into could be delusional. Could be deceit there. Could be something that's not being said or shown there, Cancer. Then we got the 10 of Wands clarifying the 10 of Swords. And both are inverted. And the 10 of Wands is telling me that although you feel like you know you can heal this situation, you know it's coming with a lot of releasing, a lot of letting go, a lot of changing, a lot of adapting. And it's like a lot of rearranging also, so that your load don't be so heavy. Because we got the 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. If you look at this card, she got a heavy load. You see her? Yeah. But it was upside down. So that's telling me you don't have more on you than what you can handle. You know how they say God don't put more on you than what you can handle? That's why you know the situation is not completely done and healing is there. And so clarifying the Hierophant inverted, this person that you deal with that could be non-conforming, non-traditional, is the King of Pentacles, Cancer. And the King of Pentacles energy or information tells me that whoever this non-conforming person is very, number one, very loyal. Number two, going to reap the benefits of the non-conformity in the long run. Will be by your side, up or down. I'm looking at the dog. And real quick, when I looked at the dog, it gave me, you know, when you see those people, the YT people, and, you know, no offense to my YT people, I love y'all because y'all watch me too. But, you know, when you see them and they just scraggling or whatever, they begging on the side of the road and they got a dog with them. It's like the dog always be a certain color. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that dog gave me. So that's giving me through thick and thin. Because the King of Pentacles is thick. He done saved up. Things done struck good for him. He is up in life. No gender specific here. Put the rules where they